Yo, what up? This your boy T-Dub. What's blazing the sports, guys? We are here live. All right, before we get started, just again, my heart goes out to anyone that was affected in the senseless shooting in Las Vegas. But guys, back to boxing. This has been an amazing year in boxing. I mean, a lot of highs. We had the Floyd McGREGor fight. We had the Canelo Triple G fight. We have, I believe, Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman fight, so on, so on. And now we have, guys, it has been made. People has been asking for this fight. Lomachenko versus Rigondeaux. Wow. Wow. Guys, this is a really good fight. The battle with a little man. There's a lot of skills that is going to be displayed on fight night. I would think just thoughts, early, probably, advantage or predictions will probably favor, maybe in Vegas would favor Lomachenko. Why you ask this is because looks like Rigondeaux is having to come up full 2 weight classes to fight Lomachenko. Guys, what do you think about this fight? Who do you favor in this fight? Who do you want to win? Like I said, guys, between these two guys, I believe there's 4 gold medals. 4 Olympic gold medals. You are looking at 2 of the best, if not the best, amateurs to ever do it. And they're facing off on a pro level. That make this fight so exciting. Now, when it comes to boxing, it does look like one of them is being treated like the favorite son, and the other one is being treated like the stepchild. You can come up with different reasons why. You can say one's more marketable, one more likable, or whatever you want to say. Fact remains is, I believe Lomachenko is being heavily pushed from the back. Put him on a swing and just push it, just tap it in. And then you have Rigondeaux, I think a lot of people thought he was going to lose to, what is his name? The Filipino guy that he ended up upsetting. It's not going to come to me now, guys. Once again, this is 100% live in my car on break from work. Guys, listen, your boy's trying to give you this work, all right? I'm giving you this work. Raw, uncut, unedited. Now, you got Lomachenko, who, when you listen to the commentators, wow, Matrix Man, all this crazy. He's the best right now. You can tell. I mean, there's a push. There's not just elaborating on what he's doing well. It's really pushing it, especially when you had Andre Ward, who was 30-something and undefeated. Terrence Crawford, I think is he 30-something now, undefeated, and all these guys that had 3 times as many fights and accomplished more in my eyes, they were still in some people's eyes ranked behind Lomachenko, which means Lomachenko couldn't do no wrong, and they could not do no better than what they done to get the #1 spot. And then you have Rigondeaux. Rigondeaux is one of them guys that maybe because of his performance, maybe because he don't go out and just throw caution to the wind, I don't have a higher offense output, and he just don't get the love. When you listen to the commentating, it's pretty much, it's almost throwing shots. Talking about he doesn't sell out events, so this is truly is one person being treated differently, other person being treated. But the thing I like about this is we're going to see him face off. Rigondeaux is the smaller man, guys. If you're listening to this or maybe looking at the picture, I would say the fight is going down December the 9th. Who are you picking? I believe it will be live on a Box Nation a channel or event. I know they do have the rights to it. We got 2 of the best amateurs. One thing that people should look at when talking about this fight is what could actually affect this fight. Rigondeaux is now 36 years old. And, I'm just saying, I really don't know, because sometimes when people come from different countries and you can't really track their birth certificate, I know in baseball sometimes that players tend to be a lot older than what they state. You know, Rigondeaux could be 36, you know, or just in case, let's say he's not, he could be 40 something. I don't know, but he's 36 years old. He's currently the WBA Super Bantamweight champion. He's having to move up at 36 years old 2 weight classes to fight Lomachenko at a comfortable weight, which is why I said probably betting favors will be for Lomachenko. Now, let's talk about what each one of these fighters, stylistically wise, bring to the table. Now, Lomachenko, this guy, what I do like about him, and guys, I like both of these fighters. I like both of these fighter styles. With Rigondeaux, I just can't help but like the guy. Lomachenko has a really good way of using and finding angles to get into land shots, to get out, to confuse his opponent, and he lands some really good combination punching. He doesn't show that he has a crazy amount of power, but when he landing those flush shots over and over and he's finding those angles, he's in and out on you, he's making you miss, you know, that can really get to a fighter. Rigondeaux, you know, he doesn't use the crazy type of angles that Lomachenko uses, but he uses angles and he's very accurate. You know, when he throws something and he's coming with it, it's a really good chance he's going to land it. He has really good slick defense. He's really hard to hit flush. And he does, I mean, like, he doesn't do the in and out, but he does move. And he counters very well. So we're going to see 2 high-level, 4 Olympic gold medalists sharing the ring. One will be bigger, naturally bigger man. But is this a fight? But both of these fighters are not that big. You know, it's not like moving up from middleweight to heavyweight. You know, it's what is it? 122 to 130, something like that. So it's still a nice little jump, and we don't know what. That's the thing is we don't know what Lomachenko rehydrate at. I haven't kept track to how he rehydrates. Rigondeaux, I can imagine him probably fighting very close to 130 if he weighs in at 130. But I think this is going to be more focused on skills. I know a lot of people say a good big man beats a good little man, you know, majority of the time. But in this case, I think both of these guys is little. One of them is a little bit bigger, but I don't have a prediction right now. I do think it's going to be very exciting. I don't think the Matrix is going to be able to get away with a lot of things that he was able to get away with. I do think Rigondeaux is going to have some success. I think it's going to be competitive. I want to see how Rigondeaux deals with, you know, Lomachenko, a.k.a. the Matrix, using those angles, coming in on him, attacking him like he attacked so many people. Yes, this is the biggest test for Lomachenko. Yes, this is the biggest test for Rigondeaux. Rigondeaux has been begging. He's been itching like a fiend for a fight. He's been trying to fight everyone. People been ducking him. It's like playing duck, duck, goose, but they never get to the goose, guys. It's duck, 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 duck. Ducking Rigondeaux. And I'm going to say this. A lot of fighters have ducked Rigondeaux. Has Lomachenko ducked Rigondeaux? I'm not going to go that far and say that, you know, because it's about matchmaking. It's about money. But I do believe a lot of fighters have ducked Rigondeaux. Oh, what's up, guys? Just checking out the chat room. Cypher Box Pro Boxing. He has a comment. I think because Rigondeaux is coming up in weight class, so it makes it more even fight. There you go. Daenerys is the boxer you were thinking of. You were right, Cyberbox Box Pro. When Rigondeaux beat Daenerys, you know, at that time Daenerys was like new money. He is like the second coming. You had Floyd, you had Pacquiao, and you had Daenerys, who was undefeated. He was just running through people. He was a lot bigger than Rigondeaux, but man, did he not get boxed up. And that's the thing. Rigondeaux has speed too, man. He has some pretty good speed. And I mean, this is going to be a good fight. You know, I'd like to know what anybody think about this. Big shout out to Cypher Box Pro Boxing, guys. Catch him. I like to watch a lot of his videos. They get me hyped. They get me pumped. Sometimes it lets me know about fights that I didn't know about, or it gets me thinking. Also, Mosley Boxing, also Al Red Sox fan. Check them out, guys. But you know what? This your boy T-Dub, What's Players in the Sports. I got to get ready and go back in so I don't get myself fired because, as you can see, I'm not big enough for YouTube yet to make a quarter. So, let me know what you think about this fight, guys. I'm definitely going to do more videos. This has been 100% freestyle off the dome from me to you guys. You got Rigondeaux, who's 36 years old. Lomachenko, who's 29 years old. Lomachenko is not having to come down. He's not having to meet. Rigondeaux is having to come up 2 weight classes to fight Lomachenko. You have a clash of excellent boxing styles between both of these guys that's going to happen. I am excited about this fight as I've been about any big fight or competitive fight that came up this year. This fight, honestly, it has a chance to even be better than the Canelo versus Triple G. I know the Canelo versus Triple G had the knockout factor. To me, that was the biggest thing. Both of these guys can hit. Both of these guys. Can Triple G take Canelo body punches? Can Canelo take Triple G, power? I think with this one, it's just going to be such a high level of skills. Will Lomachenko be able to do the Rigondeaux like he done to so many people? Use his style, land those combination punches, into a lot of fighters, they don't just get knocked out. They get mentally knocked out, mentally stopped first before a referee stops it or a corner stops it. They get to the point to where they lose their will because they can't do nothing. Can Lomachenko get Rigondeaux in that position? Or can Rigondeaux do what he did to Daenerys and upset him? Catch the low man coming in with those angles and hit him with heat that he hasn't seen since he put his hand on the stove as a kid. Can he do those things? Guys, I'm very excited about this. I know they interviewed Rigondeaux. I believe I saw a YouTube video. I saw it yesterday. I'm not sure when it took place. It wasn't that long ago. But they asked Rigondeaux. They said, Lomachenko said basically in so many words, he's going to whoop your ass. And Rigondeaux just kind of laughs it off like, well, you know what? He'll have an opportunity December 9th to see that. Rigondeaux is not scared. Lomachenko is not scared, guys. Let me know who you're picking. It's your boy T-Dub with Blazing the Sports. Please check out all the links in the comment section or, I don't know, what is the other section? I can't think about it, guys. But you know what? Check me out. Check out my friends. Cypher Box for Boxing, Mosley Boxing, our Red Sox fans. And I got so many other guys that come in the chat room that have really been big support. I really appreciate all you guys. If you're new to the channel, do me a favor. Take time to subscribe now. It's hot and it's only going to get hotter. This is your boy. This is What's Blazing the Sports. We are here live.